guys, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to speed up in our backspin. So obviously the prerequisite is that you can do either the backspin like this, right, or you can use the windmill whip to go into the backspin. Windmill whip a little bit better because of combos. If I'm in the 90 as an example, you just use half a windmill to go into the backspin. So I highly suggest learning half or a couple of rounds of windmill so you can actually whip the backspin in from other moves instead of, oh, I first need to have to crash on my hip, guys. So once we do this and we got a decent backspin, the first thing you have to understand is that we're not fundamentally going to change anything about how you enter the backspin, but we want to keep the legs open for half a round, 3/4 of a round. So I'll just demonstrate this right now. Watch this. I whip and I open and keep that open position with the legs. Don't immediately close the legs. Because if you do this, you whip very hard to close legs, obviously you will speed up nicely, but the effect of speed up will not be visible. So the key is sort of to wait a split second. Then when I do backspin, I like to sort of lay on where girls have the bra strap, but it's actually the best if you're almost on your neck, but you want to keep your head off the floor. Now dragging your head on the floor like this is not wrong, but the friction will slow you down a little bit, right? We want to avoid that. We want to have full speed. But what you sort of want to try to get is that you're more on your neck like this if you want to have the most speed. Because if we can extend our body up, like towards the roof, obviously not towards the side, but I'm here and I can extend my body up. It's not the legs, it's the body. It's this. Watch, unslouch, straight body. This will speed you up greatly, guys. So I'll use the windmill whip, open my legs and spin 3/4 of a round like that, and take a look. So, enter, open, right? As you can see, I don't spin so fast, right? Don't worry, because now we're going to tighten everything. So, when you open, try to be as wide as you can in the split as you can, and then you're going to tense, while you tense the muscle, close the knees and the feet together like this. And like I said, if you're a little bit higher, it's better, and tense all your muscles. That's it. Now, because you open first, you can actually go slower than you can, but then when you tighten everything, you will go faster basically. And that's about timing. You have to sort of figure out how long to wait before you tighten. So if you wait too long, your backspin is already going slightly slower. If you go too fast, the effect won't be visible. It just looks like a fast backspin. So you want to wait 3/4 of a round to a full round, something like that, so you quite visibly see the effect. Now when you do this, in the beginning practice it like this, slowly close legs. But if you snap the legs, obviously the going from slow to fast will be more visible, so eventually you want to practice it like that. Take a look, guys. I'll enter the backspin, and tight. As you can see, I go a lot faster. This is quite a nice effect if you use it correctly, right? Always nice to see. And when you go from other power moves also, usually, like most power moves, the basics are with open legs. And you can actually whoop, speed up nicely the backspin. So I highly suggest you play around with this because it's a cool effect. And sometimes people so focused nowadays on, you know, flying around and doing crazy shit, that they forget that sometimes these basics in the right combinations can be very, very nice, guys. So, and by the way, this effect can also be applied to moves like shoulder spin or elbow spin. Basically any spin that you got fully under control, you can do multiple rounds. See you next time.